Hey guys, and welcome to Fat Loss in 4 Minutes. So quickly I'm gonna try to go over how it kind of works in your body. So right now in my last video, as you guys saw, Mr. Bob, he's back again. He's gonna help me explain how we lose and gain fat cells. So what I think a lot of people think fat loss works like is you have a cube of butter, you throw it in a frying pan, we heat up that frying pan, it liquefies, and then you just kind of dump it down the sink. And that's how fat loss works, you know, just dumps out of your body magically. It's not really what goes on. So Mr. Bob, he started partying too hard again. So he's gaining fat right in the middle here, which causes this fat cell right here to get bigger. Okay, and he keeps going. And this fat cell just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So what happens with that fat cell is instead of it just continuously growing and growing and growing, it actually will divide. So now you get two fat cells. So those fat cells both continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where they split. And now we have 4 fat cells. So we're gaining weight over here, we're gaining weight over there, we're gaining weight over here. It's just happening. We've got fat going on everywhere. And it is not the greatest thing in the world, right? So to lose that fat, you need to have a caloric deficit. Currently, Mr. Bob is eating and consuming so much food, he's in a positive caloric intake. So, as Mr. Bob realizes he is kind of messed up, he is starting to eat healthier, he's doing a negative caloric intake, so he's starting to lose that fat. So it's going down, it's going down. I know all you are hoping is that these fat cells disappear. That's not actually what happens. The fat cells, they just slowly shrink and shrink. And they just keep shrinking, okay? So we're just gonna keep going down, keep going down. As you're noticing, we still have 4. We don't have that single individual one anymore. So now we're to the point where Mr. Bob is back to where he started. The difference is that his fat cells are not where he started. As you can see, he still has 4. How our bodies work is we are born with a certain amount of fat cells, and how many we have in our body are determined by usually adolescence. So the thing that sucks though is that as we get older and we continue to gain weight, those fat cells are still going to divide. So you're going to have more fat cells than what you started with. And what people are kind of hoping is that they kind of, you know, as you're working out, they just blow up and dissolve in your body. It's not how it works. Those fat cells just continue to shrink and shrink and shrink, but they never actually go away. The only way to really get rid of fat cells is surgically, either through liposuction. I'm sure there's chemicals they can insert into your body, but even with a caloric deficit, they're not just going to disappear. So the goal is to always get them to shrink, but they're always going to be there unless you get rid of them. It doesn't mean you can't look the way you want to. Again, you can get these fat cells all the way down to where they're almost nothing, and that's the goal when we're trying to be healthy and losing weight. So that's about as basic as I can make fat loss for today. I actually think I made my 4-minute time cap, but again, here you go guys. Fat loss in 4. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to put it at the bottom of the video in the YouTube descriptions. And there you all go.